I just want to say you're one of the greatest human beings on this planet. So, you know.
Well, look, it's flattering, but in reality, I think you're seeing a sense of.
You remember the first time you called me? You know, it was like, "Brrr," and the phone rang. I picked it up, and you said, "Yo." I was like, hello. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" I was like, this doesn't sound like him.
Right.
But then you said you found me on MySpace and loved my music on MySpace, and
Well, that's fake.
I hope not. I hope not.
Look, we got to figure out how can you be useful.
Wow.
On your tombstone, I would rather have it said that he was useful than he was rich. So, how can you help others? And I think that for...
Well, actually, me and Justin Timberlake were going to start a wine club together at one point. But we didn't really know how to put it together, what was going on, who was involved.
Look, can I give you some frameworks for thinking about our problems?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, there's so much conflict in our democracy. There are barriers that exist for women in the corridors of power.
Man, I could never not see the value in a woman.
Right.
Because I study human beings, specifically women and their patterns, and I try and figure out, why they can get a little cruel and a little mean.
All right, let's take a time out. Let's figure out how we can move on. My main question is, most of the problems that we confront, are they technical in nature or political in nature?
Well, to answer the second part first, I have some great ideas that I think about, but just don't know how to necessarily verbalize. All I can say is, what a time, what a time, what a time. I hope that's a good answer.
Oh, it was wonderful. But I just wish the ideas that you had could actually be presented. And
not yet, not yet. Well, maybe one day, but not yet. I'm just happy we could form a relationship and just talk and chop it up. And chop it up is like, converse.
I know.